Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Podcast Every Day.
We are so glad you are here with us today.
Today, we are talking about returning a faulty product and asking for a solution.
This is a very practical topic because sooner or later, almost everyone buys something that does not work properly.
Exactly, it might be a phone charger, a blender, headphones, a jacket with a broken zipper, or a laptop bag with a damaged strap.
And when that happens, you need English that is clear, polite, and firm enough to get help.
You do not want to sound angry right away, but you also do not want to sound unsure about what you need.
Today, we will practice explaining the problem, showing proof of purchase, asking about options, and requesting a fair solution.
We will also look at grammar, tone, and useful phrases for shops, customer service desks, and online support chats.
So imagine you have the receipt in your hand, the product in a bag, and a calm but confident voice ready.
Let us begin with the language you need before the first conversation.
Before our first conversation, let us learn how to describe a faulty product and ask for help politely. Returning a product can feel stressful because you may worry the store will not believe you.
That is why clear language matters. You need to explain the issue calmly and give specific details.
The goal is not to complain aggressively. The goal is to help the staff understand the problem and offer the right solution.
Our first key phrase is faulty product. A faulty product is something that has a defect or does not work correctly.
For example, I believe this is a faulty product because it stopped working after 2 days.
Another example is, I would like to return this faulty product and discuss my options.
Faulty sounds more professional than broken in many customer service situations.
Our second phrase is, it does not work as expected. This is a polite way to describe a product that fails to do what it should do.
For example, the charger connects, but it does not work as expected.
Or the blender turns on, but it does not work as expected because the blades stop after a few seconds.
This phrase is useful because it sounds calm. You are describing the problem, not attacking the company.
Our third phrase is, I have the receipt. A receipt is proof that you bought the item.
You can say, I have the receipt here if you need to check the purchase date.
Or, I do not have the paper receipt, but I have the email confirmation.
This helps because many stores need proof of purchase before they can offer a refund, exchange, or repair.
Our fourth phrase is, what are my options? This is a very useful question when you want to know what the store can do.
For example, the product stopped working after 1 week. What are my options?
You might also ask, would a refund, replacement, or repair be possible?
Notice how options sounds polite and open. You are asking for solutions, not demanding one immediately.
Our fifth phrase is, would it be possible to? This is a polite structure for making a request.
For example, would it be possible to exchange this for a new one?
Or would it be possible to issue a refund to the original payment method?
These phrases help you sound respectful and prepared, especially when the situation is frustrating.
So listen for faulty product, it does not work as expected, I have the receipt, what are my options, and would it be possible to?
In our first conversation, Nicole returns a faulty pair of headphones and asks Michael for a solution at the store.
Now let us listen to Nicole return faulty headphones and ask Michael about her options.
Good afternoon. How can I help you today?
Hi, I bought these headphones here last week, and I think they may be faulty.
I am sorry to hear that. What seems to be the issue?
The left side keeps cutting out, and sometimes the sound disappears completely.
Does it happen with every device, or only with one phone?
I tried them with my phone and my laptop. They do not work as expected with either device.
Thank you for checking that. Do you have the receipt with you?
Yes, I have the receipt here, and I also have the original packaging.
Great. Let me take a quick look at the purchase date.
Of course.
It looks like you bought them 8 days ago. so they are still within the return period.
That is good to know. What are my options?
We can usually offer an exchange, a refund, or we can test the product first.
That sounds reasonable. Would it be possible to exchange them for a new pair today?
Yes, if we have the same model in stock. Let me check the system.
Thank you. I would prefer an exchange if possible because I like the design.
I understand. It looks like we do have one pair left in the same color.
Great. Before we exchange them, could you check that the new pair works properly?
Yes, we can do a quick test at the counter.
I appreciate that. I had to come back once already, so I would like to avoid another trip.
Of course, that makes sense.
Also, does the warranty start again with the replacement pair? Or does it continue from the original purchase date?
Good question. The store return period continues from the original purchase date, but the manufacturer warranty still covers the product for 1 year.
Thanks for explaining. If the replacement has the same problem, would a refund still be possible?
Yes, as long as it is within the return period and you keep the receipt.
That is helpful. Thank you.
No problem. I will bring the replacement pair now.
Thanks, Michael. I appreciate your help with this.
You are welcome. We will get it sorted out.
That sounds great.
Let us analyze how Nicole explained the product problem clearly and asked for a solution politely. Nicole started with a calm opening. She said, "I bought these headphones here last week, and I think they may be faulty."
That sentence gives 3 important pieces of information: the product, the place, and the time.
She used "may be faulty," not "this is garbage." That makes the tone more professional.
Then she described the issue specifically. The left side keeps cutting out, and sometimes the sound disappears completely.
Cutting out means the sound stops and starts unexpectedly.
You can use this for audio, video, internet, or phone calls. The sound keeps cutting out. The video keeps cutting out.
Nicole also said they do not work as expected with either device.
That is a strong sentence because it shows she already tested the product carefully.
Then she showed proof of purchase. She said, "I have the receipt here and I also have the original packaging."
That makes the conversation smoother because the staff can check the return period quickly.
Nicole asked, "What are my options?" This is an excellent phrase because it invites the staff to explain possible solutions.
Possible solutions include a refund, an exchange, a replacement, store credit, or a repair.
A refund means you get your money back. An exchange means you return one item and get another item.
Nicole then made a polite request. Would it be possible to exchange them for a new pair today?
Would it be possible to is more polite than saying, "Give me a new pair."
She also asked about the warranty. That is smart because a replacement can have its own rules.
A warranty is a promise that a product will be repaired or replaced if there is a problem during a certain period.
The big lesson is this: be calm, be specific, show proof, ask for options, and request the solution you prefer. Now let us learn how to respond when customer service cannot immediately give you the solution you want. Sometimes returning a faulty product is simple. You show the receipt, explain the issue, and get a refund or exchange.
But sometimes the staff says no, or says the product must be inspected, or says the return period has passed.
That is when you need language that stays polite but becomes more firm.
Our first new phrase is "I understand the policy," but this shows you heard the rule, but you still want to explain your situation.
For example, I understand the policy, but the product stopped working after only 3 days.
Or, "I understand the policy, but I was told the product had a 1-year warranty."
This phrase helps you avoid sounding like you ignored what the staff said.
Our second phrase is there anything else you can do? This asks for another option without sounding aggressive.
For example, I understand a refund is not available. Is there anything else you can do?
You might also say, is there another solution you can offer?
Our third phrase is, could you check with a manager? This is a polite way to ask for escalation.
Escalation means asking someone with more authority to review the situation.
For example, could you check with a manager to see if there is any flexibility here?
This is softer than saying, I demand to speak to your manager.
Our fourth phrase is, I would like this resolved. This is firm and clear.
For example, I have already contacted support twice, and I would like this resolved today if possible.
Resolved means fixed, completed, or settled.
Our fifth phrase is, I am looking for a fair solution. This explains your goal in a calm way.
For example, I understand you may not be able to offer a full refund, but I am looking for a fair solution.
This phrase is useful when you want to sound reasonable, not emotional.
A common mistake is saying, you must give me my money now. That sounds too aggressive in most situations.
A better version is, I would like to understand what solution is available because the product has not worked properly since I bought it.
In our second conversation, Adam contacts online support because a coffee machine stopped working after the return window, and Sky helps him find a solution. Now Adam and Sky will handle a more difficult return situation through online customer support.
Hello, this is Sky from customer support. How can I help you today?
Hi, Sky. I bought a coffee machine from your website about 6 weeks ago, and it has stopped working.
I am sorry about that. Could you describe the issue for me?
It turns on, but it does not heat the water, so it cannot make coffee.
Thank you. Have you tried unplugging it and resetting it according to the manual?
Yes, I tried that twice. It still does not work as expected.
I see. Do you have the order number or email confirmation?
Yes, I have the email confirmation. The order number is in the message.
Thank you. I have found the order. It looks like the 30-day return window has passed.
I understand the policy, but the machine stopped working after very light use.
That is understandable. The product is still under the 1-year manufacturer warranty.
What are my options under the warranty?
We can arrange a repair assessment, and if the defect is confirmed, the manufacturer may repair or replace it.
I understand. Is there anything else you can do? I use this machine every day, and waiting weeks for a repair would be difficult.
I can check whether an advanced replacement is available for this model.
Thank you, that would be helpful.
Let me check the warranty notes. One moment, please.
Sure.
Thank you for waiting. An advanced replacement may be possible, but it requires manager approval.
Could you check with a manager to see if there is any flexibility here?
Yes, I can do that. I will need to explain the issue and the purchase date.
Of course. I am looking for a fair solution because the product failed much sooner than expected.
I understand. I will send the request now.
Thank you. I appreciate you checking.
Good news, the manager approved an advanced replacement.
That is great. What happens next?
We will ship a replacement machine within 2 business days, and you will return the faulty unit using a prepaid label.
That sounds fair. Will I receive the label by email?
Yes, you will receive the shipping label and instructions today.
Perfect. I would like this resolved as soon as possible so that timeline helps.
I understand. I will also add a note to prioritize the shipment.
Thank you, Sky. You have been very helpful.
You are welcome. I am glad we could find a solution.
Me too, thanks again.
Let us compare simple return language with more natural B2 English for asking for solutions calmly and firmly. A B1 speaker might say, this product is bad, give me money back.
The meaning is understandable, but the tone sounds too direct and the grammar needs work.
A B2 version is, I bought this last week and it does not work as expected. What are my options?
That version gives the purchase time, the problem, and a polite request for solutions.
Another B1 sentence is, it no work.
The correct sentence is, it does not work or it is not working.
For a more specific version, say, it turns on, but it does not heat the water.
Specific details help customer service understand the defect faster.
Let us talk about softeners. Phrases like I think, maybe, would it be possible, and if possible, make requests sound more polite.
Compare replace this now with would it be possible to exchange this for a replacement today?
The second sentence is more professional and much more likely to keep the conversation cooperative.
A common grammar mistake is I bought this since 2 weeks.
Say, I bought this 2 weeks ago, or I have had this for 2 weeks.
Use ago with a past action. Use for with a length of time continuing to now.
Another common mistake is I want refund. The correct phrase is I would like a refund.
You can also say I would prefer an exchange, or I would like to discuss a replacement.
For firmer B2 English, use the pattern I understand the policy, but here is the specific problem.
For example, I understand the policy, but the machine stopped working after very light use, and I am looking for a fair solution.
This pattern is firm, but it still sounds reasonable.
Another useful B2 move is to ask for escalation politely. Could you check with a manager to see if there is any flexibility here?
The goal is to be calm, prepared, and persistent without sounding rude. Let us review the vocabulary, grammar, and conversation strategies from today's episode about returning a faulty product. Today, we learned how to return a faulty product and ask for a solution clearly and politely.
The main goal is to explain the problem with specific details, show proof of purchase, and ask what can be done.
From the first part, remember faulty product. It does not work as expected. I have the receipt. What are my options, and would it be possible to?
In conversation 1, Nicole returned faulty headphones, explained that the left side kept cutting out, and asked for an exchange.
We also learned the difference between a refund, an exchange, a replacement, a repair, and a warranty.
From the second part, remember I understand the policy. But is there anything else you can do? Could you check with a manager? I would like this resolved, and I am looking for a fair solution.
In conversation 2, Adam contacted online support about a coffee machine and asked for a fair solution after the return window had passed.
We compared B1 and B2 language. B1 says, give me money back. B2 says, it does not work as expected. What are my options?
For grammar, remember to say, I bought this 2 weeks ago, or I have had this for 2 weeks.
Also remember, say I would like a refund, not I want refund.
A strong return conversation has 5 steps. Explain the issue, give proof, ask about options, request your preferred solution, and confirm the next step.
The main lesson is that you can be polite and firm at the same time.
When you stay calm and specific, it is easier for customer service to help you find a fair solution. That is all for today's episode of English Podcast Every Day.
We hope you feel more confident returning a faulty product and asking for a solution in English.
This week, practice one polite return phrase before you need it.
Try saying, this does not work as expected. What are my options?
If this episode helped you, subscribe and listen again to practice the vocabulary, rhythm, and pronunciation.
Remember, calm, clear English can turn a frustrating problem into a productive conversation.
Thanks for listening, and we will see you in the next episode.